Hey guys, it's Young Mind here, back with another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to play Dungeon Swap. Now, this game just launched yesterday as of my time. It's free in the morning for me. So a lot of people have been asking how to play this, and a lot of people have been having issues with seeing their equipment in the armory, and I'm going to talk about how to do that. So I've basically hopped onto a fresh couch, just played a couple of games. So step one, you will need to get some D&D. For the tutorial and the the first dungeon, I recommend getting about 3 D&D. So that's what we're going to do. You just go up to Trading Market here, click on swap on your BUSD or your BNB, whatever you want to use, and then just click confirm swap. Now, as of me filming this, this might not go through because of a lot of people trading because of the game. The slippage tolerance might not be high enough. Boom, as you can see there, it got an error. Now, if this happens to you, it's because of this number here. So what you want to do is click this little cog and just put in maybe 5% and then try it again. So I was looking to get free D&D. And confirm that again. Then you hope it goes through with 5, because at a point where everyone's kind of buying and selling, like just with the game launching, like under 12 hours ago, there's a lot of people buying and selling. So sometimes you will need to increase your slippage with time like this. Okay, it still has an error, so I'm just going to increase it to 25, just so we can actually get the transaction through. Going to confirm swap, hit confirm, and again, depending on when you're playing the game, you might or might not need to do this. But this is what it can be like, and then you can see it goes through that time. So if you're ever getting these errors and you're wondering what's going wrong, it's a slippage problem. And as you can see, I have 5 D&D because I had 2 in my account before. So then what you want to do is go into the dungeon. You might need to click it twice, and then you want to go in and do this tutorial. Now, I'm not going to do this because I've already got the items for it. But when you harvest those NFTs, they will come into your armory. Now, you might come into your armory and not see anything. In that case, you need to get the quick fix. Now, by the time you're playing, this might have been fixed and you might be able to see all your items, and you can just ignore this step. But if you can't see any of your items, click where it says click here, and this will take you to your Binance like wallet, basically, that has the tokens in it, and you just want to copy the token IDs, post it in there, click add, and then you will see it will get added there. So I'm just going to do this for a couple of items just so I can talk about them. If I just add them, that's a crystal, so that's a weapon, a special item, and let's put in one more, a helmet. Boom, perfect. So, now that you have 3 items, you can go into the dungeon, because that's what you'll get if you start the basic game. You will have a special item, a weapon, and a piece of armor. Can't remember exactly what they are. They might be a shield, I think. I think it's maybe a shield, a sword, and I can't remember what the special item is. But to hop into the dungeon, you can just click enter dungeon, pay the fee, and this first one is 1 D&D to enter. And you'll see it be confirmed, and you can begin the fight. And you will be greeted with this screen. Now, before you do anything, what you want to do is put in your weapon, your armor, and your special item. This will boost all your stats in combat. And then what you can do is you can read the little story if you want. So you have this over here. And then you will make your first move. So if you use a special attack, it'll cost you D&D. As you can see, it'll cost me 0.3 D&D here. But we have better odds of winning and of getting an NFT drop. So I'm going to go for a special attack. I'm going to confirm that in the wallet. As you can see, the animation will happen. The guy's fighting back. And then after that, we should see that we've won. If we lose, I'm going to be so embarrassed. Obviously, it is possible. It's a 97% chance. So like a under 3% chance that we lose, but you never know. And as you can see, we won there. There's the transaction, and then you can click continue. But now after you've fought your first fight, you have something called an oxygen meter, and this is basically the amount of time you have in the dungeon. Now this isn't actually the amount of time. You can click cast gas magic, and that'll pause the timer. So say if you were in a dungeon and you needed to go somewhere, you would click cast gas magic, and then you could go and do whatever you want. You could come back in 2 days. But if you don't cast that and this timer hits 0, you will lose your run. So make sure you're keeping an eye on that timer, and if you need to, be sure to be refreshing it. So we fought that last one, and now if we win this, our reward is 1.831 D&D. If we leave now, we would get 1.3 D&D, which is literally what we paid, because we paid 1 D&D tenner, and then we paid 0.3 D&D to fight the last fight. So we would be at a loss because you would take gas fees into account. So we're going to go for another special attack. Hopefully we can win. And we're going to see how deep we can go. And basically, this is the core gameplay loop. You push as far as you can in the dungeon, and if you reach jackpot on level 10 and you beat it, you get 8,323 D&D at the moment, which is crazy. So as you can see, we're on to level 3, Hell Messenger. If we win this one, we will be up for 2.795 D&D. So we're going to go for another special attack. Hopefully we can win it. And our chance of getting an NFT is 24.5%. So it would be nice if we could win that, but you never know. Obviously, you know, we have odds. We could roll the dice in our favour, but it also could go wrong. So just play this game responsibly, guys. And don't get too mad if you do lose, because obviously it is possible. It can happen. So I could leave the dungeon now with 2.7 D&D. I think I'm going to fight one more fight. And then I think I will exit the dungeon, because I will be in profit if I win. Hopefully I do. I'm fighting the water in chain. Please. Hopefully. Can it work? Are we going to win? We won. Super nice. So, then when you want to get out, you just click escape. Confirm that. And this will take you out of the dungeon. So we will just wait for this to load. Boom, I'm out of the dungeon. And then if we look in our wallet, we started with 5 something and now we're on 6 something D&D. So from that run, we made about, current price, $5.7. So as you can see, that's pretty nice. There are going to be adding new things like the smithy, which will be an upgrade to your equipment. And the NFT market, that's going to be a big one. So you can buy better gear, sell your gear that you earn, and make more profit that way. But this was just a really simple guide on how to play the game. And I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please subscribe. I make a lot of content like this on NFT games. So if you did enjoy it, that would be great. Also, if you want more news about Dungeon Swap, there is a Telegram and a Discord now. I can link those in the description and the top comment for you. So if you want to check those out, please feel free. But till next time, I'll see you soon.